The beginning. You're in for a wild ride. Whoomph! As you come to, the first thing you notice is the taste of copper in your mouth. The second being the stench of raw sewage all around you. You get up, nursing your busted lip and rubbing your head, which feels like it was lovingly caressed by a concrete block. You try to remember how you got to, well, whatever this place is. You realize with a surprising lack of panic that you've forgotten who you are. Based on the state you're in now, you're thinking they must have been some a-hole, tossed in a gross pit of sewage. At least for the short term, you have an objective. Find a way out of here. It kind of feels like the right thing to do. You try to stand up, but your knees shake, buckle, and you fall back down. It's only now that you feel the weakness in your body, not any sort of weakness like when you stand up too quickly and get lightheaded, or have your arm ripped off in an industrial accident. No, it feels like something sapped away the majority of your strength. Well, there's nothing to do now but try to regain some of that strength and get out of here. Maybe. Welcome. Welcome to Numbers Go Up Idle. Holy moly. Hey there. Whoever you are, glad you decided to check out Numbers Go Up. I'm something, the guy who made this game. People call me 4G for short. You can use the left and right arrow keys on your keyboard to navigate spam through this tutorial. Anyways, let's begin. So your main goal in what is so your main goal in Numbers Go Up. Get really friggin' powerful and defeat all the strange bosses that oppose you. To the left, you see two main stats: attack and defense. Attack and defense. They start at 100, but they grow fast, really fast in just a second. Top left is your energy. You generate energy every time that green bar fills until you hit the cap, which is 500 for now. Energy will be the key to raising your attack and defense numbers. Excuse me for the hiccups. The big section is where your main action of the game is. Right now, you have basic training. The basic training menu open, which is how you raise your attack and defense. So, shocker. Train, sign your plus stats, which is these. Go ahead and plus stat your idle, see what happens. If you did it right, the bar should be filling, and your attack should be going up now. Pat yourself on the back. Too low. That's just weird. If you click the button, you can take that energy out. Minus button, take that energy out and put it somewhere else. On the top left display, your idle energy is how much energy you haven't assigned anywhere, which is 27 idle right now. You haven't assigned anywhere. Sitting around being a lazy piece of crap, your energy cap is the sum of all your energy, idle or assigned elsewhere. When you click the plus button to assign energy to your task, the game will attempt to assign energy equal to the input bar, top spectrum. Clicking those weird buttons on the top will change the amount stored in input, and you can enter a custom number into the bar yourself. While being a glass skin is cool, you'll probably want some defense too, so you'll need to train block steel in the basic menu. If all your energy is allocated in the idle tech, you'll have remove some. When your stats are high enough, go check out the boss fight menu, and you can put your tower to the test. Starting with a very vicious foe, a small piece of fluff. Gonna make a sandwich now, so keep training to defeat the boss, and I'll be back then. So, our first boss, a small piece of fluff. Attack and defense, we should be able to take it out. You shakingly get to your feet, leaning against the wall for support. You have to build up your strength somehow. From the corner of your eye, you spot a small piece of fluff. This will be your fight and your most intense battle of your life. Victory. Hey, cool, you squished the fluff. And some important news, this is a fantastic sandwich. Smoked ham turkey on Swiss cheese and honey Dijon sauce on a spata bun. Sounds pretty good, minus the ham. I don't like ham. That's me speaking, not this guy. So killing bosses bring a few important rewards. First off, you gain XP, and XP is used to buy permanent. Used by permanent powers in the spend XP menu, which is also unlocked, which you just unlocked. See that fancy yellow button on the bottom there. There's a lot of stuff you can do with XP, but don't get overwhelmed. My pro tip to you would be to buy the special offers to increase the speed the energy bar fills. I did specifically code them for newbies for you to buy. No pressure. I just hit the mic. I am so sorry. So I had pasta just now. My throat's a bit glunk. Defeat the next couple losses, and I'll bug you again. 4G over and out. Okay, so let's buy plus the energy generation speed. Sure. Let's up our basic training. They're both even. Floating piece of sewage. You're sure that if the fluff could just. Hold on, I want to see. No points. Lots of stuff. Lots of stuff to worry about here. You're sure that if the fluff could, it would give dramatic death speech, but alas, you kick it off to the side, more confident in your strength. What other inanimate objects are there to murder? A piece of sewage, as if by cue, begins floating down the water right in front of you. Boom, victorious. Let's buy some more generation. Not about my generation. The sewage retreats from your onslaughts of attacks. Either that or it keeps floating by. Probably your attacks, though. You feel like you can manage to make your way out of here now. But a weapon would be handy. Oh, hey, is that a stick coming down the water? Stick? Easy fight. If you just stick, you also gain full XP. Let me get this. Boom, bada bing, bada boom. And then I'll buy one of these for extra speed generation. As you turn to head into this room's exit. Oh, yeah. You notice a brown little mouse. In a shrill voice, it squeaks, "Welcome to NGU Idol. I'm Tippy. If you're all tuning out this annoying voice's intro, you're hit with a jolt of memory. I need to defeat every foe in your path, no matter what. You can start with the mouse right here. Boss fights, and also some story if you're into that. Fantastic. Wiping the mouse guts from between your fingers, you head down the sewage to make your escape. Barely rounding the second corner, you face your next major foe, a slightly bigger mouse. You know what to do. We can't defeat this mouse quite yet. We need to train. Hi again, 4G here. So you killed the mouse. I guess that means it's time to add some rockin' new gameplay your way. First off, you've unlocked Adventure. Think crappy RPG within the game. You fight stuff and loot other stuff. The training skills you unlock become moves you can use in Adventure to defeat enemies. Enemies will spawn randomly every few seconds when you move out of the safe zone. Fighting enemies in Adventure will drop gear, which you can equip in your snazzy new inventory menu that you also unlocked. Equipment can boost your stats in Adventure and your main attack and defense stats, and later provide special awesome bonuses, such as this. Start, you only have Training Zone unlocked. Defeat higher numbered bosses will eventually unlock new adventure zones to play in and get better gear to slap on. Also, boss enemies in Adventure have a chance to drop EXP. EXP is good. You'll also unlock rebirths, which need some explanation. Eventually, you're gonna hit a point where it takes forever to grow stronger. Classic RPG, classic idle game. If you rebirth, you reset most of your progress in each menu. and the bosses will reset. However, in return, your number will grow. Number is, well, it's a number. Your attack and defense get multiplied by number, and your number can get ridiculously big, like stupidly big, like past yo mama jokes big. So so anytime progresses feels slow. Anytime progress feels slow, it's probably time to rebirth and reset some progress to get your numbers up. You can try rebirthing now if you want, but if you wait longer, your number will grow even bigger. Rebirth time is a big factor to your size and your number. Up until 60 minutes, you can check how long your rebirth has been going in the stats menu. When you rebirth, bosses also respond. The higher the number, you can defeat the higher numbered bosses, which will also reward XP every time they are defeated. Get to boss 17 and you'll unlock another thing. See you then. So we unlocked weapons and clothing, cloth hat, which gives us very minor stuff. But we unlock weapon, cloth hat. Oh, this would be a good place to equip a helmet if you had one. Go kill some bosses and adventure and find one. Cloth hat. Worn out and tattered, but at least it feels soft. Merge extra copies of Cloth Hat until the item to raise its level. Each level increases the equip's max stats by 1%, rounded down to double original stats at level 100. For example, I hope to God it really is just a stick. We can combine the sticks, and they'll be, ta-da, even more powerful. We can equip 4G's Merge and Boost Tutorial Cube Level 4 accessory. Use the boost to improve this item's stats. Find additional cubes to drag inside when merge. Increase stat caps by 1% per level, rounded down. So let's increase toughness by 1 and increase special by 1. This is a game that is going to require a lot of grinding. Gold, loads of gold first. Got 11 XP. Let's buy a few of these. Increase regen. Increase adventure stats. No. Adventure specials. There's no bottoms on these. It's all worn out. Kind of ruins the purpose of boots, doesn't it? We're now slightly stronger. Small mouse, the boss fight. Drop cloth leggings, which gives us a little bit more toughness. Don't worry, these numbers are going to get insane later on. We can defeat this mouse real quick. Current rebirth. We'll rebirth after this, don't worry. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I love this game, by the way. I pretty much completed this game. It takes a long time to fully complete this game, but this is kind of just like a, hey, come check it out. Hey, look, it's a rat-a-tat. You start feeling lost in the identical looking passages, drifting with some sort of goopy brown waste. You're worried that you'll never escape these sewers, and that every boss you face is just going to be some variant of a rat. Cutting it off your nose is starting to seem like a really good idea, too. The stink. The stink, the grossness. Cloth shirt. Good thing those holes are by the heart. You need that to bleed to blood. What? Stick combined. Ta-da! Let's rebirth. Number on rebirth plus 3. 3. Number go up. Sure you want to rebirth? Yes. IVs. Power boost. Put that on there. And now we just wait. 4 XP. Let's increase our regen speed a little bit. Oof, not strong enough. We'll be back when we, yeah, I mean, this is basically the loop of the game. There's a lot, there's a lot to explore, to unlock. Like, you need lots of gold to get this. It's all sorts of ways to increase your stats to get stronger. And eventually it becomes a waiting game, like waiting a long time waiting game. See, boss 2. There is approximately 300 bosses in the game, going from this to the end, which is the final boss. And it's a fun game, and I'm probably going to play it. And if you like it, let me know. If you don't, oh well. And I'll tune back in. Uh, bye.